And a good Monday morning to the golf club players and my friends in the Golf Club 2 Amateur Society community, which is a community we are now playing the original golf club game and Aids off. And in preparation for the Golf Club 2, which we're not sure when will be released, but will be enhanced some. So anyway, this is my daily morning streamed round for my friends or anybody who happens upon it on my frankjfnc YouTube channel, where you can catch it later after it's cured. But just to review here, we play without the wind meter, the green grid. The club is not handed to you. You must choose it. The scout zoom camera is off. The approach camera is on. And this particular tournament round is without handicap, so it's scratched for anybody coming out to play it. For any of my friends coming out to play, I just set this up, maybe 15 minutes ago. If you're playing later, you're obviously welcome to throw my ghost in there and take a round with me. You can see where I pass or where I fail or, where I succeed. So with that, we'll head on out to the course. This is Ramjet 36's Lantern Lights Cove course, Saturday. It's listed as easy, but we shall see, because labeling it easy does not necessarily mean it's easy. It will depend on the green hardness, the pin locations, and of course whatever wind we happen to get today. The only good thing about setting tours and tournaments is that the wind is fairly stable for everybody. The direction might be different here and there, but if it's running, whatever, 4 to 6 or 7 or 8, everybody will get that. So everything's kind of on an even keel. So off we go to the first tee.
Hello there, my name is John. I'd like to welcome you to this tournament. Let's see if we can get to the top of that leaderboard.
I can already see this course is a well done, natural looking piece of property and design. I'm playing with my Sony Gold headphones on, and I'm hearing some wind. I hear a little flapping on the flag in my ears, so something tells me I'm dealing with about a 10-mile-an-hour wind here to get things started. Sight lines, at least from the first tee here, are pretty good. I can see where I'm going to land something here. Let me just check it out here. We're 22 feet down, 7 yards down at the green from the tee, so even the fairway looks like it could even be maybe 10 yards down, so just got to be careful with the wind. Should be able to carry that water hazard operating word there being should be. So anyway, I'm going to aim it between them far bunkers.
I think we're getting wet here.
I think you're right there, John. Oh my God. Okay. Not a good way to start a round. Where should we drop? We're going to play for approach club here.
right. We're right around 165 yards out.
Okay, switch over to the putter here just for aiming purposes, and we can see that the green speed is 158 feet, which is on the, I don't know, just something over, middle speed. It's not 187, it's not, 120, it's kind of medium speed. So it'll probably, it's kind of an unusual speed, so it'll probably take a couple of holes to get used to that. And while we're out of here, so we'll just slide it over here. That plants the flag, as you can see. And the ball looks a little below my feet. Not terribly so. Alright, decent recovery there from the water. Green doesn't look terribly hard.
And you're on the green with quite a long putt ahead of you.
Alright, well, it's 158 speed, so we're going to need to hit this with some authority here. Alright, putting, we plant the flag. Hit the circle button, get that low view. Figure out what we can figure out. Alright, with this green speed and that elevation up there, we got to try to hit this putt about 3/4 of the way to the hole. Alright, good with that.
Oh,
A little
sorry,
wide.
that was going to be
No, it's okay.
excellent, and it wasn't.
Alright,
I wanted you to have excellence.
if anybody hasn't noticed, if it says it's an inch down, I don't know, that measurement's that number seems to me to be to the bottom of the flag, not the hole. And we should be able to hit it now. On these little short putts here, I don't aim for the front of the cup, I aim for the back of the cup, so.
Well, I'm happy to move on.
Okay, we'll take the bogey, made a mistake off the first tee. It's life in
Starting
the
off
big
at
city.
1 over.
And I remind this is a first play on a course I'm not familiar with, so I've already deduced, it's a moderate speed greens and not terribly concrete hard, which is always a plus for aids off golf. So I'm happy to see that, where you could land something on the green and it will, actually stay on the green.
Keep an eye on that wind, could come into play on this hole.
I generally hate to see lighthouses on courses, but this one looks like it belongs. Looks like we're going to be straight into the wind here. Yeah, it's 125, so it's like 120, 32. Yeah, I'm a little afraid to be short here. Rather not be in that bunker with no green to work with. instead of trying to muscle the 9-iron in here, I'm just going to try to take a nice easy swing here at the with the 8-iron. Well, I didn't want to be in that front bunker, so I guess I accomplished that. So now I got to chip down to the hull. Or chip up, as the case may be. Alright, plant the putter. 15 yards, a foot up, so 15 yards is 45 feet. It's actually 14 inches up, 15. Okay, we got a little bit of a crest there. We're going to try the 9-iron chip, which to me really isn't a chip. It's more of a low boring pitch. Okay, not terrible. Need to give it a hit, but not all of it.
Okay, 11-footer here. This is definitely makeable.
Yeah. John is always so optimistic. I leave the commentator, John, that's the in-game commentator. He's good for letting you know if the wind is up. So that's why I leave him on. And again, because of the green speed, I haven't adjusted, I haven't geared it up or down or anything as far as the aiming marker here. So I know I need to hit this more than halfway, like 60% of the way to the hull, and let it roll out from there. Anyway, that's kind of the plan.
Oh, I thought that was in.
A little wide right. Kind of flattened out a little bit.
All right, a little 6-foot putt here. All right, there's your bogey. Good putt there.
Yeah, another bogey.
2 over for the round.
Well,
Okay,
the
let's put this
objective.
drive in the fairway.
Yeah, let's try to do that, John. The objective aids off to me is to play for par. Make good shots and give yourself some birdie opportunities. The occasional eagle. Depends on the course. I'm liking the looks of this course. Say it's, it looks like a natural island setting. All right, 419s are on the short side. And we want to come into the flag from the left, which might be difficult. I think if we take it out over those bunkers, I think we're going to make it. If not, it's going to be another bogey.
Nice. Should be in the fairway.
Yeah, but he's been wrong before. Okay. We did good. It's hard to keep it to the left, though, with that left to right wind.
Okay, you're about 140 yards out here.
Looks like I left myself a full 8-iron. Always try to leave yourself a full shot so you don't have to do anything, illegal. Well, I got the distance right. Overread the wind, I guess.
Nice. And we have a 27-footer from here to the cup.
Yeah, which is 5 inches down. That could have been
Well, I wish
somebody.
those putts would just drop sometimes.
After, if you play without the grid for long enough, you start being able to read the greens.
Alrighty, moving
Okay, got a
on.
par. Woo!
And that'll keep you at 2 over for the round.
Okay, things are looking up.
Okay, let's give it a nice big smash.
Nice use of the Hogan bridge there. He installed it naturally. It's so out of place in most courses, but there it works. Anybody watching, I do warn you, I will take a break, sometimes more than one. I'm not playing in any hurry. I definitely take a break after the 9th hole for a smoke and get a fresh coffee or whatever. It's where I am, it's morning, so. Alright, we're uphill.
It's looking good.
Light green good, dark green bad. Sand bad too.
So we have about 165 yards to go still.
I shouldn't have any tree trouble there. Keyword being shouldn't. Still overreading that wind a little bit. Okay.
All right, we're in the first cut here. Let's just pop this on the green.
Yeah, let's just pop it on the green. Anyway, 9 yards, that's 27 feet. Swing it around here, check for elevation changes. Past the hole, it gets downhill. We got a bit of a, so we got a little bit of an uphill lie at our feet here. A little gnarly. Slow down. Now, as you can see, I'm not doing anything with
Okay,
the
11-footer here. This is
lofter
definitely
grid
makeable.
tool. I'm modulating my swings. You're not going to see me abuse that and, dial loft, dial distance at any point. I think the lofter is an aid as well, and we're playing aids off, so. Didn't quite read all the break. Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, you're close here. Let's drop it and move on to the next hole.
Like I
All
said,
right,
with
let's
the
see how we stack up in the standings here.
way the green
Sitting
speeds
at
can
3
vary,
over for the round here.
it's often going to take you a few holes to kind of, dial in your stroke with the putter.
Okay, let's put this in the fairway.
Right. Nice piece of property. Well done, Mr. Ramjet. I'm liking it. I see you got those Hogan bridges on sale. That's cool. Gee, am I going to fall for that again? All right, well, it's a par 5 on the short side. Something, I'm not going to do anything stupid on this hole. It's a par 5 on the short side. Let's see if we can get a birdie opportunity going here. Trying to do anything dumb. That's another thing I try to stress to the aids off golfers. Think about approach yardage. Don't be
Right
taking
around
driver and everything
230
and expecting
yards to
good
go
results
here.
all the time. And, we're on a bit of a downhill lie here. So what I'm going to do here is just put it a little forward in my stance here. I'm just trying to get under it a little bit, correct for that downhill lie. Just a hair above the line. That's all it should take. Good contact. Maybe get a nice bounce. Keep it out of the water.
This is for birdie.
All
That was
right, we got a
awesome.
stroke back. Okay. Righting the ship as we
Sitting
go.
at 2 over for the round. Nice solid birdie on that last hole. We got another birdie in the works here.
For those unfamiliar with the course designer program in the game, all this stuff is, the bushes and fence areas and even the swans in the water. It's all got to be placed by hand. Okay. Obviously, we don't need a whole pitching wedge, but I'm not gonna mangle this thing here. Is what most people do. I'm gonna just take some practice backswings here, and what I'm gonna try to do is lay into this at 90% or so, which is kind of a slow backswing off the ball. And instead of snapping the stick to the 12 o'clock position, just going to try to place it there with, a little bit of authority. Right on the money, 90%.
Looks like this is a beauty.
A little better grip on the
Nice
wing
here
that
on the
time, too.
cutting surface. I think you
See if
could
that helped me win. It
$200
went
there.
114 after a couple of feet of rollout. That's how you get 90% on a full shot. If anybody's paying attention. All right, ball appears to be below my feet. I'm right at the confluence of two slopes there. To my right, it's coming down, and to my left, it's coming down. But I'm reading this as slightly below my feet, so it should be a left to right putt. Straightening out near the hole. And an inch down. So, all right, see if we can make a putt. Voila.
Nice.
All right, 2 birdies in a row to right the ship. Getting there.
Sitting at 1 over for the round. All right. Let's put this in the fairway.
All right, uphill to the fairway. But we use those bunkers as aiming targets. That's why I like courses where you can, deduce your fairway landing area from the view you get, and using the overhead, which is like referring to your actual golf course scorecard that you mark your pencil and your numbers. So then it represents a real type of golf to me. Take the 5 wood at this short hole.
Nice. Should be in the fairway.
Nah, it's gonna bounce and go to the. Yep. All right.
Well, I
Screwed up.
can't get them all right. I'm not a computer. Pretty deep rough here. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
All right, that's a terrible lie here. Okay, so we really screwed the pooch on this one. I think 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 shots are in trouble here. So we're going to take our
We're out
medicine,
of the dirty stuff,
not
into the short
compound the
stuff
mistake.
here. Let's regroup. And you were about 150 yards from the pin, I'd say.
I'm still going to take the 8 iron at this, even though it's 10 yards down. In fact, I'm going to, let me see here, it's a 98% lie in the fairway. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take it just a hair back in my stance, just to get a little punch into the shot.
All right, you're on the green. This one for the save.
Everything looks like it's sloping right to left. It seems to be straightening out at the hole. Two inches uphill, so again, you know, I'm going to strike the ball so it would naturally roll more than half of the distance. And then, you know, let the inertia finish it off.
Oh, I really wanted you to have
Good
that one.
read, just not perfect. Oh well.
All right, we got about a foot to the hole. Let's do this. All right, let's see what's happening in the standings here.
You pay
2 over for the
attention.
round.
You know, if you miss a putt, you pay attention to how you missed it and what it did after it. You know, when it was rolling out, so you pretty much have a clue how to aim the next one.
Well, just letting you know it's a bit windy out there, so keep that in mind as you go onto the tee.
Right, and that's why we leave the commentator on, because if you're dissing the wind, I could also hear the wind seems to be howling a bit now. So whatever it was, it's probably more like I was reading it early on when I was overreading it. So at least for this hole, we're gonna give the wind some extra room. And you see that the flag's, you know, pretty much straight out, picking up some flapping noise there. So yeah, it's probably a good 12-mile-an-hour wind now. Come on, wind, do your thing. Perfect.
Okay, looking at, I'd say 180 yards out.
No, it's 182, 9 feet up, so it's 185. So I'm going to take the 181 club at it and hit it all. For some reason, I only got 90% on that.
Well, looks like this may be in the deep
Jump,
stuff.
jump, jump. Go ahead, jump. Okay. I don't know why I got 92% on that. I wasn't trying to go easy on it.
I stand corrected. At the end of the day, you're sitting on the green. Nice.
Yeah, thanks, John. All right, as usual, we plant the flag. We kind of use it as a plumb line. Goes above my feet. It goes the other way. It goes the other way. Then it goes the other way. I think the best case scenario here is lagging it up close. Ooh, alright, a little too much mustard on that hot dog, kids. Now we're fighting for par. Alright, 5 yards, 15 feet, up an inch. Just check for any elevation changes around the hole. An inch up. little bit of an uphill lie here at the ball. So the trick is to get this to about, I mean, if you hit this whole thing here, it's going to go to 4 yards, and then it's going to roll out to 7. That's going to be past the hole here, so we want to get a good strike on this, but not all of it. So, ooh, but at least I know it's a
Little
right to
6-footer
left.
here,
They're
nothing
coming
too
back.
scary.
All right, ball's a little above my feet, and this flag stick's leaning a little bit that way too.
Solid stroke on that one.
All right.
3 over for the round.
These greens aren't totally simple, but you know, they're doable.
All right,
Ramjet,
let's let her rip.
Ramjet, you know, kept the green slope, you know, in his pants when he was designing it. It's nice to see. The greens are on the soft side, you know, so it's almost like reality. So, you know, all credit there. All right, so we're going to play 9 here and take a 5-minute break here. Have a smoke, get another coffee, then we'll be back to finish.
It's looking good.
And he always says that. If it winds up in a bunker, or the rough, or the heavy rough. Thanks, John.
Unlucky. I take back that last comment.
Yeah, he always
Okay, you're kind of
apologizes.
in some deep stuff. This is the danger zone.
Yeah, keep your feeble apologies there, Johnny boy. All right, here we can. All right, it's a par 5, so we got a little room. Unfortunately, we're taking our 3rd shot, on our 2nd shot here to get out of trouble. So where do we want to go with this? So we're going to try to pitch down here by the bunkers. Let's get ourselves out of trouble. Let it roll up here on the flat. Get out of
I'm
trouble.
just glad to be out
Okay.
of the deep stuff.
Yeah.
That's good.
Let's try to get out of jail
about,
here.
190 yards to go here.
Huh, got 96 there. Something's confluent here.
And you're on the green with a very long putt in your future.
Oh, shit. I should have shut off my damn remote before I was playing with the stick. Damn it.
Okay, about an 18-footer here.
All right. Just getting underpowered on some of these shots. I'm not quite sure why yet. Just don't know why yet.
Okay, let's see what you can do with his 8-footer. Oh, goodness, that was thoroughly disappointing. All right, let's check the standings.
I screwed up with that putt there. I was messing around with my stick
And
trying to
after
figure out why I
9, you're
was
not doing
not
too
getting full
bad. I
power on them
think you
full
could
springs.
still maybe take it up a notch through the back.
All
All
right,
right.
so I'm gonna be back in a few, and I'm gonna put this on the charger and get my other moat. All right, my golfing friends, I am re-nicotined and re-caffeined, and have a fresh dual shock in my hands, and let's see if we can make something of this on the back nine. It's been a, well, it's kind of a, I shot 5, when I was actually playing golf, I shot 5 over on the front nine, I'd be a happy guy, but...
Okay, here we go. And did you hit that hard enough?
Yeah, it's pretty much pin high there,
Right on the
John.
green for the birdie here.
Underread the wind a little bit for that sandwich, but okay. Ball's a little above my feet. Then it goes into the other slope there, and the pin's leaning the other way, so I'm going to play this as net and straight and just try to get it up there, either close or in the hole. It's 4 inches up there, so we got to hit this with a bit of authority. Looked like it was going to swing the other way at the end. Yeah, but I can see from here it's going the other way.
Okay, let's see how we're doing against the competition here.
So far the
And that'll
competition is
keep
the
you at
golf course
5
itself.
over for the round. Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, I'm really liking this course. Really looks like a natural setting. It's nice to see. Good detail where it's required. Some guys really go, the nth degree with buildings and parking lots and bulkhead work around the water, especially around the greens. And, you don't have to do that to make a nice course. All right, this is a short. I just want to get it up there to the right of those trees.
Looking good so far?
Perfect. Ish.
Okay, we're looking at around 170 yards here. Nice.
Overestimated the wind a tad there. Seven yards, 21 feet, but it's down 2. It's going to go a little right to left at the end. Gonna hit that a little bit
Very
harder.
nice. 4 feet to the hole. You can do this.
Just take it to the right edge.
Great putt in there.
Dead in the
Wow.
heart. Okay.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 5 over for the round.
Now, if Ramjet plays this later, you know, he'll have, you know, designer advantage on this. He probably pretty much knows how things go, even though he'll be playing without the grid. But other than that, you know.
Keep an eye on that wind. Could come into play on this hole.
You know, from here on to the end, I'm going to be happy with no bogeys at this point. I'm not getting good reads on the wind. Greens are, you know, fooling me a little bit. As you watch those, here's another thing here I pay attention to. You see my position on the tee, you can see the flag, and then you see the intermediate distances, 50, 100, 150, all the way out, you know, in 50-yard increments. And you see that the distance between the tee and 50, and then the distance between 50 and 100 seems to be longer, so you're downhill.
Yeah, bit of a wonky swing.
Yeah, I put a little draw in there with the stick. I didn't mean to do. Left myself in trouble again. I think I can get there. I think I can. I think I can. Mm, mm, we're gonna try it. All right, I could have pitched out to the
Back to the
fairway and left
fairway. See
myself a
about
longer
getting a
shot
green,
there,
huh?
but it worked out with the 6-iron there. So it's the same difference. Only now maybe I can pitch up. I'm within 45 yards, so I can get the approach camera here. In this angle, I can go and really get a look at the green. Got an uphill Y here. I should get some backspin on this here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it a little bit back in my stance. I should soften up the backspin a little bit. Hopefully it'll check up. Ooh, okay. Wind pushed out a little bit.
It's an ugly lie, but you're close to the green.
Yeah, okay. I haven't made a lot of good decisions here. Had some screw-ups with the controller.
What? Way to hole it from the rough. Great
Yeah,
chip.
but it's a short game.
And that'll keep you at 5
Is up to
over for
snuff.
the
You'll
round.
save a shot or two here and there.
Okay, send this ball away.
Little false front going on there. Got to be careful with that. Probably have to carry this to the middle of the green. Again, it's a short hole. You know, as the crow flies, it's only 378 to the flag. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm just not
Ooh,
getting
no
good
good.
reads here. Yeah, this root just went up well. Okay. Screwed up here. We can't compound it. Alright. Take our
All
punishment right
right,
away.
145 yards out. Sweet. Looking at a 19-foot putt from here. Four feet. Let's do this. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Little 5-footer here, nothing too scary.
Hammered that the hell in.
Nice putt there.
This is not my best effort ever, for sure.
7 over for the round. Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
Definitely one of them situations where the wind is seems to be cycling around a little more than is normal. It happens, you know. It's totally a random thing with the wind. There's nothing the designer can do about it to, put it in a range, that he wants to design into the basic difficulty of the course. We're hoping for better things from Golf Club 2. It'd be nice if the course designer could do, some set a wind range.
All right, looking good so far.
Except it's going to bounce left. Bye.
Unlucky. I take back that last comment.
I should have paid attention to my foot lie there. Okay, I'm pretty much giving myself a screw in here.
Yeah, we're in the first cut, but a little chip onto the green, and we'll be putting. Good stuff. All right, a little 6-foot putt here. Oh.
Hammered it. Gosh.
All right, 14 feet to the hole. Oh. Next hole coming up. 10 over for the round. Well, just letting you know it's a bit windy out there, so keep that in mind as you go onto the tee.
Well, thank you, John.
Looks like you'll be in the short stuff here.
If it bounces right. Did I call it or what?
Okay. Well, you ended up in the rough. Sorry to get your hopes up there. All right, you're
God,
on
a
with
little bit less there. I might
fair
have went
amount of
into that little
green
bit
to
of a
cover for your next
backstop there.
putt.
Might have came back. This is 5 inches down from this spot.
All right, but a 3-footer here.
Gonna hit that with a little more authority, no doubt.
Nice putt. You're in the hole.
At least to save the par from the rough.
And that'll keep you at 10 over for the round. Okay, let's plunk her in the fairway.
Okay, got a false uphill green here. Bit of a false front. Okay. Not quite sure what to do about this because I see nothing but trouble. I see 3 shots to the green, even without that uphill at the end.
This is a beauty. Looking at 125 yards-ish to the pin here. Okay, good approach. We're on the green now. 9-footer here. I think you can do this. Nice. 9 over for the round.
Well, looks like I can scare up a birdie on a par 5, huh? Alright, 2 more to go.
Nice bird on that last hole. Let's see another one.
And I go back to the clubhouse and take a pitching wedge to John's head. Driver and a wedge here, could it be? Oh my God. Okay. Just like it says, not in
Okay,
the
the ball
bunker.
is sitting above your feet here. You're gonna want to
Yeah.
maybe aim a little more to the right than you normally would.
It'll tell you that when it's really going to make a difference. But I pick up a little bit of up and down foot lies on occasion already.
I think you're heading into the cabbage on this one.
That could have been a lot worse.
Pretty deep stuff here. Give it a good hack. Let's put it in the right direction. Okay, 20 feet to the cup. God, that was going to be excellent. 4 feet to the hole. You can do this. Nice putt. 11 over for the round. All right, let's let her rip.
Every once in a while, you're going to take a beating. The wind was up and down. You know, that created some distance figuring guesstimations. Pretty complex from tee to green, even though the sight lines are good. Try to take advantage. Let's see if we can take advantage of the wind here. So I'm going to try to tee this up a little bit here, try to take a little advantage of that wind.
Nice drive. I'd say around 105 yards or so to the pin here. Nice. This one's for birdie.
Let's see if we can make a putt here. That would just be nice. Oh, what a terrible read that was.
3 feet to the hole here. Nice putt.
Terrible read. Alright, well, anyway, finish with a par. Alright, so.
Alright, 11 over par for you
Not
today.
my best effort anywhere,
All right,
you know,
thanks
ever.
very much for the round. I'm heading over to the clubhouse now.
Made some mistakes, made some miscalculations, had the DualShock gamepad, I don't know, went awry on me a little bit here and there. So, you know, it cost me a couple of strokes, but, you know, take back a couple of strokes, still an inglorious bit of golf. So anyway, that's it for my golf for today on the Lantern Lights Cove. At the Manic Monday Golf Club 2 Amateur Society round. And if you're watching or playing with me later, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.